Hello folks, welcome back to another model kit review. It's been a while. It's been a good while. However, I have a few projects going on at the moment, so I figured why not just show you what I've been working on. So, this is the Revell SS United States. This is the 2016 version now, not the original 1950s version. Stumbled across this kit and got it at auction for a very good price, and I've been building it for the past few weeks. Really taking my time with this kit because honestly I haven't been building very many kits, at least for a while now, but now that I've gone back into it I'm really enjoying the hobby. So this kit has been painted full acrylic, and one thing you'll notice about this kit that when I first found out about it I thought was very jarring, to be honest, is the fact that the kit is not a 100% kit. Rather, the kit just is truncated at the draft, and that's kind of unusual. Now, to be honest with you, I try to stay away from kits like this. I know there's a few kits by Combrig that do this same thing as well. I don't know why they do it, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, as someone who loves building boats, I really try to avoid kits that do this, but the SS United States was a kit that I wanted to build for a while, and, you know, considering how it turned out, I actually don't mind it now. It's really given me a new perspective on these kits. There's the nameplating there as well. It's given me a new perspective on the whole, you know, truncated bottom section of the model kit. So yeah. Now this is a 1:600 scale if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's pretty small. Not too small, but not too big either. I would have preferred to have gotten this kit in a much larger scale, maybe 1:2 or 300 scale. Now there is, if I'm not mistaken, a 1:400 scale out there somewhere. It's a pretty rare kit, but after building this, I'm kind of hyped, and I don't know, I might try to look into it and see if I can get myself one. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll do that next year. So, as you can see, I painted, now again, this is a 1:600 scale, right? So, you won't really be going up close to it, you know, it would be sitting on a shelf and you'd be looking kind of far away from it. So, from a distance, I think this kit, judging with my relatively limited modeling skills, I think it looks great. I really do. I was astounded because this is a repackaged of the original 1950s kit, and I'm quite impressed. It didn't go together perfectly well. There's some gaps in this area here, but honestly, let's be honest, you're not really going to see that. Of course, I tried some rigging as well. It's the first time I've ever done rigging on a ship. So, honestly, I thought it turned out really well. A lot better than I was expecting, I'll put it to you that way. It's a bit dodgy, but it is my first attempt. And, I don't know, maybe I might build a boat that has more rigging. Maybe the SS Constellation, I think, would be a beautiful one, or maybe the SS Bounty, an old-fashioned sailboat, which might be a nice project, coming off of these ocean liners. Now this is a 1950s ocean liner, or at least that was in its heyday in the 50s. Bit confused because when I started painting this kit, I looked up the color scheme, and there's some varying color schemes. Some people, or in some photos that I've seen, the funnels here are painted blue, and there's a white band going across on some kits, or not some kits, on some original old Kodachrome shots taken in the 50s and even into the 60s. So I was a bit confused on what the color scheme was going to be. However, I ultimately decided just to go with what Revell said, and to be honest with you, I thought it turned out really well. The cabling is not entirely accurate, of course. I doubt very seriously that's on the real ship. But you know what, I think it looks fine. It's a 1 to 600 scale kit. If it was a larger 1 to 400, okay, I would say yes. I do a lot more work on the rigging. But how it turned out, I think it turned out really well, considering the age of the kit itself. I took some creative liberties. I know these are supposed to be orange, and I think these are supposed to be a different color as well. I just use a very basic wash just to get the idea across there. Hang on. Okay, that's better. And obviously, put the cables here at the staff. The cables were a little tricky to do, but it wasn't too bad. The biggest thing with this kit was I decided to fill in these portholes. I painted them white. Now I know there's portholes up here that are supposed to be painted black. Didn't realize that till the very end of the kit, so, well, bit too late to modify that now. But honestly, I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Extremely happy, and for something that might be sitting on a shelf for years to come, I'm very pleased with it. There is some gaps, as you can see here, so if you want to install a lighting kit in this, that would be possible. Maybe I'd say hold off for the larger scaled version, but you can absolutely do it here as well. Sorry, quite overexposed here in these shots. Let me get you a front portion there. Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with the SS United States. It's such a beautiful ocean liner. Oh my gosh, it's like the Rolls-Royce of the ocean liner world. I don't know if that's a great analogy, but that's honestly the way I describe it. It's such a beautiful ship. It's unfortunate, but it still exists. I say unfortunate though, because they're not really doing much with it. Maybe they might turn it into a hotel. I think that would be lovely. But to be honest with you, although I like to be positive about these old ships, and the last time I checked was back in 2021, so I haven't really been keeping up to date with the ship. I don't know whether the real one's been sent to the breaker's yard or not. I'm not sure, but yeah, hopefully it will be here for years to come, and if it does eventually get scrapped, well, you know, it is what it is. Quality of the kit and whether or not it would be for beginners, I'd say it would be a kit for beginners. I don't think it's too bad. It's not as bad as some of the old Airfix kits. I'm currently starting work on a Airfix Queen Elizabeth, the one from the 50s. So yeah, that'll be interesting. That's a vintage kit, so I don't know how long that will take me to do. And I'll definitely post a video of that once that's complete. This kit also has some stands that comes with it, but I decided not to install mine and just leave it the way it is here. So accuracy wise, I don't know if it's accurate or not. I'll be honest with you, I love the SS United States, but I'm not the most knowledgeable on this ship. My favorite ships honestly stem back to the earlier Edwardian and Victorian era. I'm not the most knowledgeable on 1950s ocean liners, but I'm very, very happy to have this in the collection. So yeah, I know it's been a while since I've posted, but I'm obviously just there's a lot of different side projects going on right now, so, and honestly, I'm kind of, unless something new comes up, I'm kind of done with building you know, aircraft, because honestly, I don't know, my passion just really isn't there with aircraft. I mean, I love airplanes, but my passion is and always will be ocean liners. And as you know, there's not very many ocean liner kits out there. I know there's the Combrig kits, and maybe someday I'll give one a try, but honestly, they're just, I know I've heard the Combrig kits are great, and they have some very, very unique specimens. They have the, you know, SS Hannibal and very, very obscure ships. Great Eastern, you know, just really, really obscure ocean liners and boats from the bygone days. So maybe someday I might try a comb brig kit, but honestly, I don't know if they're really worth it. I mean, they're very, very expensive, and they're resin kits. They're not injection molded kits, so the quality just might not be there. And they're so small, considering the price. So I don't know if it's going to be really worth it. So I might just stick to these rare, obscure Airfix, Revell, and whatever other companies' kits are out there. I do have a good few ocean liner model kits in storage, and I will be building them over the next year or two. Maybe well into, I don't know, it might take me a good while for... there's a Lusitania kit, the one by Mr. Hobby. I did an inbox review, and I don't know when I'm going to start that kit, but it could be well into 2024, so to be honest with you, I wouldn't hold your breath for that kit, and I certainly won't either. I want to just get my skills really up before I try a kit like that, because, you know, I don't want to do anything wrong. Anyway, I'm rambling now, but I like this kit, I do, and if you can find one for a good price, because there's a lot of scalpers on eBay who charge absolutely absurd prices for this kit. Like, I've seen some sell this kit for 100 to 150 pounds sometimes. No, this kit is great, but it's not that good. I wouldn't pay any more than 20 pounds for this kit. And I got mine brand new, sealed. Unless you're buying the older vintage one from the 50s, it might maybe be 50 pounds at most, but again, just be careful buying old kits, steamboat kits like this, because there's some seriously nasty sellers on eBay that claim these kits are worth a lot more than they actually are. And unfortunately, sometimes we just have to pay for them because, as you know, these kits are rare, they're hard to come by. So sometimes if you're an enthusiast like I, assuming you're watching my videos, I assume you're an enthusiast of ocean liners. These kits are just, they're great, but they're not worth the absurd prices that you see online. So yeah, if you're looking for this kit, try get it for about 20 pounds. Don't spend any more than that. Buy it at auction. See if you can get free shipping. Hopefully there should be free shipping, or maybe your local hobby shop. Always be supporting them, of course. But yeah, I think that's my rant over now. So there you go. That is the beautiful SS United States by Revell. Absolutely superb kit, and one I would recommend. Alright, so I think that's about it. See you next time when I finish my Queen Elizabeth model kit. Now that will be interesting. So don't know when I'm going to finish it. I'm literally just starting work on it tomorrow, maybe the next day. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I've really got for this video. Sorry for the long ramble, but there you go. Anyway, see ya.